guys, Scarlett here. Happy Yule season. And for my returning subscribers, welcome, get cozy, grab yourself a holiday beverage. And for anyone new here, welcome. I post weekly videos about tarot, paganism, and magic. And today we are going to talk about some of the pagan origins of Christmas. And there are so many origins of Christmas that are pagan, so I couldn't fit them all in one video. So today we're going to talk about specifically why Christmas falls on the 25th of December and how paganism influenced that decision. And I probably will be making some future videos this month that delve into some of the other pagan origins of this holiday. So jumping into it, I really love Yule because it's the one time of year when everyone's celebrating a pagan holiday, whether they know it or not. Pretty much Christmas is entirely based around capturing the Yule traditions and then transforming them into a Christian context. But when we think about the 25th of December, it's definitely an odd date to choose for Jesus's birth. And in fact, in the Bible, there's no specific date mentioned for when Jesus was born. And we know that he definitely wasn't born in December or in winter at all, because when Joseph and Mary were traveling to Bethlehem, that was for the Roman census, and that did not take place in winter. So we know that this is kind of an odd time to choose for the birth of Jesus. So why did they decide this date in particular? And to uncover that and unpack that a bit, we're going to need to look at a couple different pagan references. And the first thing I want to talk about is the winter solstice. And that is the date when many pagans, such as myself, do traditionally celebrate Yule. And it falls around kind of the 20th to the 23rd, so still not quite the 25th of December, though we do get a lot of our Christmas traditions from older pagan festivals tied to the winter solstice. The solstice has been celebrated for millennia, and it will continue to be celebrated for many more years. So the winter solstice is definitely a good candidate for thinking about where that date, the 25th, falls on. And a lot of this has to do with conversion. So when the different popes were trying to convert the pagans into Christians, it definitely made sense to start with dates that were already connected to celebrations. So all of these pagan festivals pretty much were eventually transformed into Christian festivals as a way to help convert pagans to Christianity. Though when we think about the winter solstice, that is not the only pagan celebration occurring around this time, and it doesn't quite fall on the 25th of December, but it's close. So let's look at a couple other potential sources for this date. And I think when we're talking about the 25th of December and the date that the Catholic Church chose for Jesus' birth, we need to look specifically at pagan Rome. And there was a festival occurring near this time called Saturnalia. And this was an ancient Roman festival to honor the god Saturn, and it contained a lot of feasting and gambling and gift giving. So it is one of the possible origins of why we give gifts at this time of year. Now, Saturnalia was held around the 17th of December and had festivities till around the 23rd. So again, close to that date of the 25th, but not quite on point. So to understand where the date of the 25th comes from, we need to look at the Roman god Mithras. And I have this book here that I did a review on not too long ago. I'll link it below if you're curious, but this is The Mysteries of Mithras, the Pagan Belief That Shaped the Christian World. And Mithras is a really fascinating deity. Now, the origins actually probably go back to Persia, where this deity was known as Mitra. And then it's likely that Roman soldiers encountered Persian Mitra and kind of transformed him into Roman Mithras. and this was a popular deity in Rome, especially among the military. And Mithras was popular around the 1st to the 4th century CE. So about at the time when Christianity was really working on figuring out how to convert the pagans, especially in Rome. And many people did celebrate Mithras in ancient Rome. He was a very popular deity, and specifically they celebrated his birth on the 25th of December, which was considered a very holy day among the Roman pagans. So there you go, you have the 25th of December where we celebrate the sun god Mithras, and him being a sun god, that connects very well with the return of the sun at the winter solstice too. And when Constantine converted to Christianity in around the 4th century, he definitely had quite a challenge on how do I convert all of these pagans. So it was therefore decided that it made the most sense to celebrate the birth of Jesus at the date that people were celebrating the birth of this particular sun god Mithras. That way people were able to maintain their traditions, their festivities, and just transfer that into a Christian god. So as a compromise with paganism and in an attempt to kind of give the pagan holidays Christian significance, it was just decided that the birthday of the sun god would also be the birthday of the Son of God, Jesus. So there we go, that's why we get the 25th of December. So at your next celebration, you can raise a glass and give a toast to Mithras, the Roman sun god, and the reason why we celebrate on the 25th of December. So I hope you like this video. I do plan on doing some more videos soon, diving into some of the other pagan origins of Christmas. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.